Kak, aku share ini ya, Kak ya. Linknya ya.
Baik, Kak.
Waduh, langsung banyak banget.
Oh iya.
Cek.
Iya, kedengeran.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Hello, Miss.
Hello, Miss.
How are you? How's
Hello,
life?
Miss.
Hello.
Hi, Miss.
Hi. Finally, we meet. Virtually, actually. Have you had your dinner, guys?
Not
Have you had your dinner?
Not yet.
Yet?
Yes, I have.
Oh, you have? Okay, that's great if you have. Oh, I hope you can still follow the lesson, although you haven't had your dinner.
Alhamdulillah, I had.
You had your dinner?
I have.
Oh, you have? Okay, that's great if you have.
Yes.
Oh, I hope you can still follow the lesson. Oh, not yet. So you haven't
Okay.
had your dinner. Well, I'll be very happy if you can really want to see you
What?
in face. I would be very happy if you can turn on your camera. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, sure. Of course.
Alika, Anissa, F, Dwi Indah, who else? Angelica, Kristabella, Yusi Karina, Jidan, Firdaus, Dinda Suri, Bila Azara, Saraswati, Disman Samudra, Billy Azahra, Aulia Putri, Nisrina, okay. Boy Gabi Pandaputan, Saraswati, Angel, Jessica. Oh, finally. Okay, I'm still waiting for the others. If you don't mind to turn on your camera, but if the situation is not really conducive, well, okay then, unfortunately. Oh, sorry, I can't turn on the camera. Okay, Karima, that's okay. May I know how many of you who joined the Korean class this afternoon? Any of you?
Yes.
Oh, you joined? Oh, that's great. You should teach
Yes,
me
me
some
too.
Korean.
Yes,
Oh, you
I
did?
am.
Okay. If only I could join the Korean class because I love BTS.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm army too.
I believe many of you here, especially the girls, are army.
Yes.
BTS is K-pop, right?
That's true. That's true.
K-pop.
Do you like K-pop?
Yes, I like.
Just little.
Yes,
Oh, just a little. Okay.
little.
Or maybe you just love the K-dramas. That's okay. If you don't like the K-pop, maybe only the K-dramas. So for these 3 days, in the afternoon, we have Korean class. In the evening, we have English class.
Yeah.
For these 3 days.
Okay.
All right. I'm waiting for Mastrian to give the, maybe it's Mastrian, to give the introduction about self-development space before we move on into our lesson.
Oke. Halo, Kak. Bisa dimulai sekarang ya, Kak?
Yes, Kak Trian, please.
Oke. Suaraku jelas ya? Oke.
Ya.
Oke. Langsung ya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat malam teman-teman semuanya. Bisa dimulai. Oke. Jadi kenalin namaku Trian, aku dari Self Open Space. Sebelum kita mulai kelas, aku mau sedikit cerita tentang apa sih Self Open Space gitu. Tapi sebenarnya aku mau say hello dulu. Jadi malam ini kan teman-teman nggak hanya yang di Zoom ya, ada yang di live YouTube juga gitu. Jadi halo teman-teman, semoga hari ini malam ini kita kelas perdana teman-teman bisa mengikuti kelasnya dengan baik ya. Gitu. Nah, aku mau cerita sedikit tentang apa sih itu Self Open Space gitu kan. Pasti teman-teman ada yang baru tahu atau mungkin ada yang sudah pernah mengikuti program-programnya gitu. Self Open Space itu adalah sebuah proyek sosial atau social enterprise yang kita bergerak di 3 isu teman-teman. Jadi kita bergerak di pengembangan diri, kemudian pemecahan masalah kesehatan mental, sama juga pengabdian masyarakat gitu. Nah, kalau teman-teman teman-teman mengulik-ngulik lagi nih, Self Open Space juga ada beberapa sosial media, jadi teman-teman jangan lupa follow ya. Selain Instagram, kita ada TikTok, Self Open Space. Buat teman-teman yang suka dengerin podcast, kita juga ada podcast Self Open Space. Kemudian kita juga ada di LinkedIn gitu. Jadi teman-teman bisa cari kita di beberapa sosial media gitu. Nah, untuk Self Open International Class ini sendiri itu udah masuk di pengembangan diri gitu. Jadi kita pengen menciptakan atau nge-create nih teman-teman kita yang suka belajar bahasa nih. Kita mau nge-create teman-teman ahli bahasa. So sebenarnya harapannya 3 hari ke depan nih teman-teman bisa serius gitu untuk belajar bersama tutor yang keren ini gitu kan. Nah, ngomongin tutor yang keren nih, aku mau bacain sedikit CV-nya. Karena CV-nya keren, jadi aku izin nyontek ya teman-teman. Jadi pemateri kita malam ini adalah Kak Maria Fitri Luban Tobing. Jadi teman-teman bisa panggil siapa Kak? Kak Maria ya. Halo Kak Maria.
Miss Maria.
Miss Maria. Oke. Karena kita English class, so Miss Maria ya. Jadi Miss Maria ini adalah lulusan dari Bachelor of English Literature Universitas Sumatera Utara. Kemudian Kak Maria ini punya beberapa work experience seperti clerical assistant di Language Center Universitas Sumatera Utara. Kemudian pernah jadi yang sekarang nih Kak Maria sebagai academic coordinator di Accelerated English Center gitu. Nah, Kak Maria juga ada beberapa project dulunya, yaitu sebagai training assistant di beberapa tempat gitu kan ya, di basic training for the candidates for USU, kemudian functional training for candidates for Heads of Language Laboratories of Islamic High School, kemudian TOEFL Seminar and Simulation, kemudian TOEFL and NTech Education Accelerated English Center gitu. Kak Maria juga ada publikasi nih, Post Editing Process of Machine Translation, yang bahas tentang case study of Google Translate in local government website gitu. Dan Kak Maria juga aktif di beberapa volunteering sama organisasi. So kalau kita lihat dari CV-nya sih ini udah meyakinkan banget ya teman-teman. Kak Maria benar-benar expert lah di bidang bahasa Inggris. So teman-teman nih kesempatan banget buat memanfaatkan ya, mengulik atau mencuri semua ilmu-ilmu dari Kak Maria nanti. Miss Maria ini gitu. Oke. Aku mau sebelum ke kelas aku mau sedikit ngingetin teman-teman ya, nanti teman-teman kalau ingin dapat sertifikat teman-teman harus ngikutin kelasnya secara full 3 hari. Jadi nanti ada absensi di pertengahan kelas atau di akhir kelas nanti aku share. Kemudian teman-teman juga harus nanti menyelesaikan exam-nya. Dan exam ini juga teman-teman nanti harus memenuhi penilaian dari Miss Maria gitu. Jadi nggak asal ngerjain exam, tapi teman-teman juga harus outputannya tuh bagus gitu. So harus benar-benar serius ngikutin kelas 3 hari ini gitu bareng Miss Maria. Oke, mungkin Miss Maria udah siap ya Miss ya?
Yes, okay. Can I share the screen?
Silahkan,
Share screen?
yes, silahkan Miss. Kelas aku serahkan ke Miss Maria.
Thank you, Mas Trian.
Enjoy the class, guys.
So, student, can you now see my screen?
Yes.
I do.
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we can see
Yes.
we can see the screen clearly.
So, I have read the brief introductions of each of you, explaining about the reasons of learning English or joining the self-made international class. And most of you say, like, I want to speak English fluently. So I hope you don't mind. In the next 3 days, we will mostly use English in the teaching and learning process. But don't worry, because my English is very easy to understand. And also, I will speak slower and clearer. So I also hope you can speak as much English as possible with me, because it's only 3 days. So please use it wisely. And I promise I will never judge your English. As long as I can understand it, it means that your English is great. So what I need you to do now is to take your mobile phone and then go to the browser. It can be Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox or Safari, and click www.menti.com, because we will be using an online interactive learning platform. How can I click next? Menti.com. Oh, okay. Here it is on the screen, www.menti.com, and insert the code 4179 4969. Because I want to know, most of you here, are you actually Cedar High School students? University students. I didn't expect that. That's great. 55. I guess there are 98 students here. So I'm still waiting. 80, 94, 99. Okay. Oh, maybe those who are also watching from YouTube. Hello, guys. Maybe they're also joining this Mentimeter. It means for this evening, most of you are university students. Okay, that's great. And then Center High School student, fresh graduate employee. Okay.
17.
Oh, there are already 800 students. Okay, I'll be still waiting. Oh, I thought most of you were senior high school students, because those who are the most active on Telegram group are like students. I was mistakenly. Okay, thank you. We'll continue to the next slide. Our topic for today is British versus American English. And I will show you the major differences between these two varieties of English. know today. It all came from Britain or the United Kingdom. So now you know. So next. So the first part, according to the difference between British and American English, is from the history. So in the past time, the United Kingdom colonialized. Do you know colonialized?
Yeah. Colonial.
Menjajah. Excellent. Menjajah. Colonized the United States. And by that time, English language is introduced in the United States. So we know, so the British brought the English language to the Americans. For the second major difference between British and American English is from the spelling. So how it looks like. Here's some of the examples, only some, not all. The major ones, as you can see, maybe you wonder if you meet the word reads, it pronounces the same, only the spelling is different. The British one is more complicated with OE or AE. And then there's burnt. This is for the past participle form of the verb with T. What American English is with ED. And also here, like defense, offense, license. If it's with C, it's the British English. If it's with S, it's with American English. And also cancel, just like the word traveling, sometimes with double L, sometimes with single L. So now you know. If it's with double L, it belongs to the British. If it's single L, it's American. The same with ISE, organize, organization. If it's with Z, it's American. If it's with S, it's British. Also, this one is one of the most well-known difference. Color. OU, it's British English. If it's only O, it's American. And also here, the center.
Color.
The center. If the R comes first, it's British. If the R comes later, it's American. Okay, I just want to show you. So if in the future you read articles or books and finding these types of spelling, now you know the differences. Now I want to test you again. There's another question that you have to answer regarding the spelling. Spelling in Indonesian means ejaan. Oh, everybody is familiar with this one. British accent, American accent. So I have an interesting video for you to watch. So please enjoy, because in this video you will be learning a bit about the linguistics. Linguistics means the scientific language, the scientific.
Kenapa, Bu?
Okay, is there any delay with my?
Dimatiin kamera.
Sorry.
Pegang. Oh.
Oops. Oh, there's some problem. Okay, wait. There's a delay with my internet connection. Okay.
In this video, I'm going to look at the differences between a British and an American accent. Of course, there are many British accents and there are many American accents, but I'm going to show you some of the major accent differences between them.
We will look at the voices of
President Trump and Prime Minister Theresa May.
Can you guys now watch the video?
No, miss. Just
Because
listen
I think
only.
there's a problem.
No,
Oh, there's only the audio.
I
Oh,
can
wow.
see. I can't see the video.
I can hear
Okay, you
I can't
only
see the video, but I can hear it.
Only hear it.
hear it.
I only heard the sound.
We can only hear it, but we can't
Okay.
see it.
Oh, wait. Since there are many of students using the Mentimeter. Oh, wait. I'll try to share. Can you?
In this video, I'm going to look at the differences between a British and an American accent. Of course, there are many British accents and there are many American accents, but I'm going to show you some of the major accent differences between them.
we will look at the voices of
President Trump and Prime Minister Theresa May. This will be very interesting.
The video
So
is
let's start.
transparent.
and
Okay, wait.
now difference. Number 1.
Linguists give vowels names to make it easier to talk about them. The lot vowel sound describes a vowel in words like job, politics, and not. When British speakers say this vowel, their lips might be slightly rounded. But Americans use a different vowel sound and their lips will be more.
Oh. Okay, wait. Okay, I think we should skip this. About the accent part. Accent part, and then move on to the vocabulary part between the British and American. So I want you guys to turn on your microphone because we will pronounce the words all together. So repeat after me. Airplane.
Airplane.
Airplane. Airplane.
Airplane.
Airplane.
Apartment.
Not apartment.
Busy.
Easy.
Okay.
And then
Engaged.
Engage.
Cab.
Cab.
Taxi.
Cab.
Can.
Can.
Tin. Candy. Eats.
Sweet.
Check. Bill. Cookie.
Cookie.
Biscuit.
Biscuit.
Diaper. Nappy. Doctor's office. Doctor's surgery.
Doctor surgery.
Eraser. Rubber. All. Autumn. First floor.
First floor.
Ground floor.
Ground floor.
Plus light.
Plus light.
Porch. Okay. So while pronouncing the vocabulary, we're also practicing between the American accent and the British accent. Next is,
Alright.
okay, I have something for you to do from the learning apps. I will be sharing the link on our Zoom chat. So please do it by yourself first, and then we will discuss it together. Send chat to everyone. Okay, so for those who are joining the Zoom meeting, please kindly check your Zoom chat. And for those who are watching from the YouTube, I will be sharing the link from our Telegram group. Telegram group. Voila. I give you around 5 minutes, maybe, to do it yourself. So what you have to do is to drag the word into the British or the American.
Okay.
Keep doing it until the white boxes stop popping. And then you click this blue button to check whether you have answered all correctly or not.
I have never heard of that. Store.
Toaster.
This video, I'm going to look at.
Can you guys now see the video?
Yes.
Okay, I'm waiting for you to do the vocabulary first.
Already done.
You finished? Have you all finished? Maybe you can do it quicker.
Yep.
Okay. Some of
Yes, I
you
guess.
some of you have finished. All right.
I'm already
I think it's not too difficult for you. So let's just give it a try. Can you now see my loading app screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I can.
Let's discuss it together. Store, British or American?
American.
American. Vacation?
American.
Pants?
American. American.
Soccer?
American.
American.
Okay. Jumper?
British.
British. Okay. Cookie? American. Shop?
British.
British. All right.
British.
Trainers?
British.
British. Okay. Flat?
British.
British or American?
American.
Okay, British. Football?
British.
British.
British. Lorry?
British.
British.
Oops. College?
American.
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 Okay, American. Sweater?
American.
Apartment?
Apartment.
Okay.
Yeah.
American. American.
Trousers?
American. British.
Okay, British. Holiday? British.
Yes, British.
University?
American.
American. Okay. Truck?
Right.
American.
American. Okay.
Biscuit?
Get British.
Okay. Oh, finished. Let's check.
The university.
No. University is British.
Okay, that's true. So here it is. Trousers in British is the synonym of what in American? Pants. What about shop? Okay. Apartment. Jumper.
Sweetheart.
Sweater. Yeah, that's an American sweater. Holiday. Okay, vacation. Dinner.
Sneakers.
Excellent.
Sneakers.
Football.
Soccer.
Football is soccer in American. Lorry. Truck.
Coffee truck.
What about biscuit?
Biscuit. Cookie.
Okay, cookie. And then the last one is university.
University is college.
That's right.
So, just because the words are different doesn't mean British people will not understand the terms used by American people. But if you want to write, for example, an essay or a personal statement to get a scholarship or to register to university in England or America, it will be much better if you can use the British vocabulary for British scholarship, like Chevening scholarship, or if you want to go to University of Oxford, but if you want to go to American university, like Columbia University, or to take a American scholarship, like Fulbright, I just suggest you to pay attention to the American vocabulary as well, because they will be very honored if you can understand their vocabulary differences. Okay, so any questions about the vocabulary differences?
No.
Those are just some. Yeah. Any questions? No?
No.
Okay, all right. I hope we can watch this video this time. I hope there's no problem anymore.
Look at the differences between a British and an American accent. Of course, there are many British accents and there are many American accents, but I'm going to show you some of the major accent differences between them.
We will look at the voices of
President Trump and Prime Minister Theresa May. This will be very interesting.
So let's start.
and now difference. Number 1.
Linguists give vowels names to make it easier to talk about them. The lot vowel sound describes a vowel in words like job, politics, and not. When British speakers say this vowel, their lips might be slightly rounded. But Americans use a different vowel sound and their lips will be more open.
To get the job done.
And finally, get the job done.
Job.
Job.
You do not treat politics as a game.
Set politics aside.
Politics. If not, they must return
Lagi.
home.
We are not there yet, sadly.
The bath vowel describes the vowel sound in words like behalf, past, and path. British speakers, especially those in the south of England, will use a more back vowel sound here, ah, but Americans will tend to use a more front vowel sound.
So on behalf of everybody here today,
To speak on behalf of the American people and to address their concerns, their hopes, and their dreams.
on behalf of,
On behalf of
and the right powers are passed to the devolved administrations,
less than 1 year has passed.
path, forge a new path for ourselves in the world.
Path
And now difference. Number
3.
The words water, authority, and fighting have a T in the middle. Brits will tend to pronounce a T sound here, but Americans will use a tap. This may sound like a short D sound, or even an R sound if you're a non-native speaker of English.
thirsty people are getting clean water.
Live power lines and deep water.
Water
Water.
that would see it still having direct legal authority in our country.
With the authority to reward.
And now difference.
Number 4.
The word yod describes a y sound. In the word new, Brits will tend to pronounce a y sound here. New. But Americans don't. They've dropped the y.
That night, our new administration.
D to j is called yod coalescence. You can hear Theresa May use the j pronunciation.
Nothing prevents us from fulfilling our first duty as leaders. First duty as leaders.
But Donald Trump just uses a d sound here.
And teach all of us about our civic duty.
Oops. Okay. All right. I think that's the end of the video. Yeah, we have watched some differences. Like, can you now hear me, my students?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you.
Water, British, water, American,
Water.
fighting, British, fighting, and some other differences. So I have 2 audios for you to listen because there are 2 questions you have to answer. So wait, I'm trying to find the audio. Where is it?
Ding, 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 ding.
Not politics.
Can you hear the sound?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm trying to check if it works. Okay.
No matter what job you have, you ought to respect everybody.
Okay. Can you
No
listen
matter-
to the first audio?
I heard that. I heard
Yes.
that.
That's great.
Okay, I will repeat once again. So listen and then try to imagine if it's British or American because
All
after
right.
I will show you the question, okay?
Okay,
Okay.
No matter what job you have, you ought to respect everybody. No matter what job you have, you ought to respect everybody.
Okay. I think
British, right?
British.
No, wait.
Oh.
Didn't answer.
Oh, sorry.
Tell your friends. Oh, you have answered it? Okay.
No.
Yes. Oh, I don't know.
Okay, good. Yes, the first audio is British. Can you please tell me the reason why is it British? Maybe some of you. Why?
I don't know. Every part there's the word office. It's kind of odd because office is usually used for British words.
Yeah, like for example.
The O is kind of weird. It's not really how American people say it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's true. No matter. Though the sentence from the audio, no matter what job you have, you ought to respect everybody. Clear? Oh, if it's everybody, it's British. If it's everybody, it's American. Okay, next. Oh, I think I haven't shown this. I haven't played. I haven't even played the second audio. Okay, listen.
I don't care about his new girlfriend. You know, I can do whatever to get him back. I don't care about his new girlfriend. You know, I can do whatever to get him back.
Okay, could you listen?
Yes, please.
Yes.
listen.
Okay.
Here.
Oh, but there are some of you who still choose. Okay, I'll show you the correct answer. So the correct answer is American accent, because
American accent.
we notice a clear R sound.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care. That kind of
Girlfriend.
I don't care.
I don't care about
his
new girlfriend. If it's British, if it's British English, I don't care about his new girlfriend. I don't care about his new girlfriend. I don't care about his new girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's great. So, okay, we have seen this before. This one also done. Done. Oh, finally!
Oh my God!
Another difference is the grammar. So we have already discussed about the differences in history, spelling, what else? Accent or pronunciation, and then vocabulary. So this is the last but not least about the grammar. We will discuss only some of the most common topics of the grammar between British and American. The first one is between the use of shall versus will or should. So in British English grammar, we use the modal verb shall to show both future and advice or determination, as you can see from the example. This time next week, I shall be in Scotland. The shall here means akan. While on the next sentence, shall I send you the book? It means perlukah, haruskah, advice or determination. So in British, shall is used for these two cases. Okay. And do you know what it means? This is a famous saying, these two shall pass. It's a kind of motivational quote, actually. These two shall pass. In Indonesian language, it's similar with badai akan berlalu. Badai pasti berlalu. So it's kind of motivational quote. In English, we call it these two shall pass. Ini juga akan berlalu. Next is the American version. Of course, if the Brits use shall, the Americans tend to use will or should. If the purpose is to show the future action or a prediction, which you should use will, as what you learn in schools and university. This time next week, I will be in Los Angeles. Akan. Meanwhile, if we want to show advice or determination, we use should in American English grammar. Should I send you the book? Okay, that's the first difference from the use between shall versus will and should. Any questions before we move on to the next point?
Nothing.
Okay,
No,
all right. Yeah, it's not really something new. I just want to emphasize. Okay, the second point of grammar difference between British and American is the past participle of get. In British, it's got. I have just got a brand new smartphone. Meanwhile, in American English, I've just gotten a brand new smartphone. Or I've just gotten a brand new smartphone. So the past participle. Past participle, or most Indonesians call the verb 3. It's actually past participle of get. Remember, in British, got. In American, gotten. Next is, okay. The next point of grammar difference is the negative form of the verb need. Because British English is much more formal, so they commonly use needn't. Like, you needn't to be afraid of getting vaccinated. Meanwhile, in American English, it's normally don't need or doesn't need. You don't need to be afraid of getting vaccinated. So if in the future you meet this kind of word, needn't, then it belongs to the British English grammar.
So you need not is also correct in British. That makes sense.
Yeah. That's true. You need not.
You need.
But normally we make it contracted into needn't to make it sound more natural. You needn't. Just like in American too, if you speak orally, we tend to make it into acronym, singkatan. You don't need. Instead of you do not need. If you want to use do not need or need not, they're usually in the written forms. Dalam bentuk tulisan. It's normal. But if it's in oral, needn't, don't need, and so on. Okay, any questions so far? There are 3 points of grammar difference. Okay, yeah, I believe so. Okay, so that's all about the differences. Here, there's one quote from Oscar Wilde. He is a British author and poet, and he says we have really everything in common with America nowadays, except of course language. That's what we have discussed today. And if you have no questions, I have a quiz for you on Kahoot. Okay, I want to make sure once again, is there any questions regarding the differences between British and American English, from the history, spelling, accent or pronunciation, vocabulary, and then finally grammar? No questions? Okay.
So far, no.
So far it's clear. That's great then. Voila, we will be playing on Kahoot. Get ready with your mobile phone.
Kahoot. Yes, I know.
Kahoot. Very famous.
Can we get the link?
Okay. For playing the Kahoot, you can simply type www.kahoot.it. Be careful, it's .it, not .com, because .com is for the teachers, while .it is for the students. Okay, I'm waiting for you all. We'll start in the next 3 minutes. Oh, the numbers releasing. Make sure you are still on your browser page, because if you close it, maybe your name is removed from here. Okay, I think we will just start. make sure you pay attention to your mobile phone if you're using a mobile phone to play this. Get ready. Varieties of English. Okay, can you now see the screen? You can see the screen, can't you?
Hello,
yes.
my name's Amelia.
So there will be a video you have to watch, and there will be questions related to this video. So please kindly pay attention to every detail mentioned in this video. Okay, did you know that English is a little bit different in different countries? So what differences do you know about?
Hello, my name's Amelia. Today, we're going to look at the different types of English in the world. You may think that they're all the same. After all, it's the same language. But actually, there are quite a few differences. The most obvious one is pronunciation. For example, can you tell where these characters are from? The United States, Britain, or Australia? Hi, how you doing? Hi, how are you? G'day, how you going? It isn't just pronunciation that's different, it's also spelling. British English sometimes uses extra letters. Here are a few examples. British, favourite. US, favourite. British, colour. US, colour. Sometimes the British use different letter order too. British, centre. US, centre. But the major difference is vocabulary. Sometimes, even though people from the United States, Britain and Australia all speak English, they can still get very confused when talking to each other because they use different words for the same thing. Listen to these. If you walk down the footpath past the servo, my unit's on the left. If you walk down the pavement past the petrol station, my flat's on the left. If you walk down the sidewalk past the gas station, my apartment's on the left. You probably prefer one type of English to another, depending on what you've been taught or what you're used to listening to. That's perfectly okay. There's no right or wrong type of English. One is not better than any other. Next time you're listening to the TV, or watching a film, movie, try to listen to the vocabulary they use to see if you can guess where the people come from. Cambridge English exams are Stick to one type.
Hello, sorry. There's a problem. Okay.
Oh, error ya.
Just remember to be consistent. Stick to one time and don't.
All right, everybody. Do you want me to repeat the video?
Yes, please.
No need, Miss. It's okay.
Hello?
Oh. Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Once again, pay attention to every detail mentioned.
Hello, my name's Amelia. Today, we're going to look at the different types of English. You may think that they're all the same.
There is no sound, miss.
Yes, there is no sounds, miss.
It's kind of.
The volume is low.
Sorry. There's no sound?
Yes.
Yes, it's not so loud.
Okay. I'm sorry. Technical problem again. Yeah. Yes. Please. Can you hear the sound?
Yes, I hear, miss. Yeah, I can. Miss.
Yes? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, my name's Amelia. Today, we're going to look at the different types of English in the world. You may think that they're all the same. After all, it's the same language. But actually, there are quite a few differences. The most obvious one is pronunciation. For example, can you tell where these characters are from? The United States, Britain, or Australia? Hi, how you doing? Hi, how are you? G'day, how you going? It isn't just pronunciation that's different, it's also spelling. British English sometimes uses extra letters. Here are a few examples. British, favourite. US, favourite. British, colour. US, colour. Sometimes the British use different letter order too. British, centre. US, centre. But the major difference is vocabulary. Sometimes, even though people from the United States, Britain and Australia all speak English, they can still get very confused when talking to each other because they use different words for the same thing. Listen to these. If you walk down the footpath past the servo, my unit's on the left. If you walk down the pavement past the petrol station, my flat's on the left. If you walk down the sidewalk past the gas station, my apartment's on the left. You probably prefer one type of English to another, depending on what you've been taught or what you're used to listening to. That's perfectly okay. There's no right or wrong type of English. One is not better than any other. Next time you're listening to the telly, TV, or watching a film, movie, try to listen out for the different accents and the vocabulary they use to see if you can guess where the people come from. As far as Cambridge English writing and speaking exams are concerned, you can use the standard English you prefer. Cambridge English exams are international, so it doesn't matter which English accent you have or what vocabulary you use. Just remember to be consistent. Stick to one type and don't mix them up. Good luck. Thanks for watching.
Okay, I think it's clear already.
Yeah, it's pretty clear.
Okay, that's great. Now we are ready to move on to the questions. Oops. Okay. Get ready. Oh, it's not a question yet, it's appalling. What kind of English do you prefer? It's just a subjective opinion. No right or wrong in here. Ooh, so most of you, as I've expected, prefer American English. No surprise, because most of the famous movies or books come from United States of America, but I'm sexy to me. Okay, then. Next. differences usually depend on what you've been taught, so it doesn't matter what variety of English you like. True or false? Oh, it's false. Why? Maybe you heard confused, the word confused in the video, but it doesn't make it very hard. Yeah, sometimes they can be confused between Americans and Brits, but it's not very hard actually. Okay, so the correct answer is false. It's not very hard to understand each other. Next. Oh, Kalista. Is Kalista here? Kalista Raya? Okay, I think no. Maybe she's watching from the YouTube. English can be understood by everyone, even though there are some differences. People from the USA, the UK, and Australia usually have no difficulty understanding each other at all. No, we have learned it. We have learned it just now. The answer is all. Spelling, pronunciation, grammar, vocabulary, all the main differences between the UK and the US English. Okay. Oh, Siska. Is Siska here in the Zoom meeting?
Yes, Miss, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Good job. Next. Siska, can you please read? The differences are very small. Hello, Siska. Siska? Okay, I think Diva, could you please read? The differences are very small.
Even though the US and the UK English differ in spelling, pronunciation, vocabulary, and even grammar, the differences are usually very small. This is why people from America and the UK have no trouble understanding each other.
Thank you, Diva. The differences are usually very small. Yeah, but they're still different. Next. Okay, good job. So I want Rahel or Rachel Teresia, could you please read the sentence, if someone?
Okay. If someone says, if you walk down the footpath past the servo, my unit's on the left. Where are they from?
Australia. I know we focus more on British and American English today, but this is a little information about Australian English. See, footpath, servo, units, those are the vocabulary of Australian English. Okay, this is the flag. Oh, good job. Oh, Jessica. Is Jessica here?
Yeah.
Jessica C.
I'm here.
Jessica. Oh, good job. All right. All right. Good job. Most of you answered correctly. Chila, is it Chila or Kila? Chila, could you please read the sentence?
Is it me?
Yeah, that's you, Chila. If someone says.
If someone says, if you walk down the pavement past the petrol station, my flat's on the left, but where are they from?
Thank you, Chila. Is it Chila or how should I call you?
It's Sila.
Oh, Chila, okay. This is from the UK. Pavement, petrol station, flat, just like what we have learned previously. Okay, petrol. What does petrol station mean?
Gas station.
That's true. Oh, Mary Tan. Neo, Nadine, Jiska. Good job. Of course, the USA. Dimas Rizky, are you still there?
Yes.
Okay, yes, Dimas, please read the sentence.
If someone says, if you walk down a sidewalk past the gas station, my apartment on the left, where are they from?
Okay, thank you. Sidewalk, gas station, apartment. American vocabulary. Good job.
Kurang cepat ya, aduh.
Oh, that's okay, Dimas. Oh, Grace, newcomer. practice of English by watching TV. Yes, that's true. If you're watching the British shows, then you will be listening to British English. Same with American and Australian English. Next. You must use British English. Oh, most of you answered true. It's false. For example, the Cambridge English exam, if you have ever heard about the CEFR exam, the Common European Framework of Reference Examination, in which there are A1, A2, B1, and so on until C2, and also IELTS. I believe most of you have been familiar with IELTS. IELTS is administered by one of the institution named University of Cambridge. And have some of you here taken an IELTS test? May I know? Or not yet?
Not yet. Maybe not yet.
Oh, not yet.
Definitely.
Okay. That's okay. If you have taken IELTS or if you want to take IELTS, in the listening comprehension, it's not only British English. There is sometimes American English, Australian English, even in my experience, Singaporean English. So it is not true. If you want to get a high score in Cambridge English exam, for example, IELTS, you must use British English because it's not the only one used. All right. Is that still the same? Oh, Tiffany, newcomer. Oh, Jessica, juara bertahan. Good job. This is the last question. Voila, true. Yes, it doesn't matter which variety you use, you have to be consistent. So as an English teacher, for example, if you want to get a high score in speaking, in TOEFL, IBT, or in IELTS, it's better if you have your own preference. For example, if you like American English, then try to practice how to use American English vocabulary or how to get the American accent and then be consistent. Okay, so it's true. Good job. And then let's see who are the winners. Oh, nice. Okay, please give applause, everybody. You all have done a great job, and also Grace. Good job. Now you have learned about British English and American English. Somebody called me? Did somebody call me? Do you have questions? We have 1 more minute. Any questions, my dear students, regarding our lesson today? I think it's all very clear, and I'm so happy that most of you can follow it very well. No questions? Hello?
In the comment sections, it's another questions like to pronounce E and A.
Okay. Thank you so much for telling me. Pay attention. I didn't pay attention to the chat. Let me check. Oh, how to pronounce EI or E? From Michelle Maverick. Michelle? Hello, Michelle.
Yes, Miss. I'm here.
Sorry, is it? How should I call you? Is it Michelle, right? Not Michael?
Yeah.
All right. Michelle, so could you please tell me a bit more? What do you mean by EI? Or,
Oh,
for example,
yeah. So
in
for
what
example,
maybe?
like I have a car or I have a car.
Oh, okay. So it's actually the next points of the differences between accents between British English and American English. So mostly British people will pronounce a car, while most of Americans will tend to pronounce a car.
Oh, I see.
Most, but not all. Maybe there are also some Brits who probably pronounce a car instead of a car. But mostly a British, American.
Oh,
Is that clear, Michelle?
So both of them are correct, yeah, Miss.
Both of them are correct.
Okay, thank you, Miss.
You're very welcome. Okay, I have to check if there's another question. Oh, from Tiffany. Actually, what accent did you use, Miss? I heard you like you. Okay, yeah, mostly I'm trying to use British accent in most of my speech, but sometimes when I have to explain clearer, I have to use American English. That's the perks of being an English teacher. You have to mix. But if I have to choose one, I do wish I can master the British English very well. All right, Tiffany. What else? Okay, that's great. Is there any more questions? Yeah, from Karen's, the attendance list is already available and checked by the Mastrian, if I'm not mistaken. Your attendance is checked by the self-open space. Okay, I think there's no more questions. All right, thank you so much for today, everybody. It's been a pleasure for me to learn with you. I hope you can explain now to your friends or family about the differences between British English and American English. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow. So see you. Is there any closing from Mastrian? Is Mastrian still here? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Miss.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you, Miss.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you, Miss.
My pleasure. No worries.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you, Miss.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Maria.
You're very welcome.
I still have questions, but maybe tomorrow I ask you later.
Oh, okay. Is that a long question?
Yes, it's very long.
Is it related with our topic today?
Yes, it's a little bit related because in the last minutes we are talk about it.
Oh, okay. What is that? If I may know now. If the answer is long, I'll tell you tomorrow. If it's short, I will tell you now.
The difference about Aussie accents. Aussie accents is like more British or more likely American. I don't know, but the Aussie accents, it's literally not familiar in my ears.
Oh, that's a great question from Nisrina. Actually, Australian English accent is the combination between the British English accent and the